Living in diaspora, these are the questions that some of you have for me. Someone said, DH Realtors, you've been talking about real estate, investing in real estate in Nigeria. I'm skeptical about buying any property in Nigeria. How safe is it to buy properties in Nigeria? Can I buy properties and not be scammed? My answer is you can absolutely buy property and not get scammed if you do your homework. What I mean by doing your homework, you work with established, reputable real estate companies. There are some companies out there that are really reputable. Yes, I can give them that. There are a few companies out there that are reputable. They work, they have their standards and they stick to it. So, and another thing you should do, you work with a professional legal person that will help you do your search to make sure that the properties have clear titles. So those are very important. When a property has clear titles, it is also a plus, and it helps you cut anything that has to do with being defrauded and the likes. And then another thing is you hiring a property management firm that can help you ensure your investment stays secure. So all of these things are what you need to do to make sure that you don't get scammed and to make sure that your investment is safe. So yes, you can actually invest in the Nigerian real estate markets without being scammed or being defrauded. The other question is, how do I verify the authenticity of property documents in Nigeria? This question, I'll answer. I have like a few scenarios that I'll be sharing with you guys, but this question is very, very important, and I'm glad this person asked this question. For you to verify the authenticity of a property, you need to work with a professional legal person. You need to work with a professional real estate consultant, because trust me, you don't want to invest your money buying a property worth millions and then 5 years down the line you're hearing stories like it's a government acquired property, or it has its own plan, or the government has plan for the property, and then you don't have any property left. So this particular question, I'm glad this person asked. Number one, you work with a verified or a professional legal person that will be helping you do your search at the registry. It goes beyond that though, but that is one of the steps that you should take. You work with a surveyor. It can't be overemphasized. You work with a surveyor to pick coordinates of that property. It's expensive, it's quite pricey, but it's worth it, because we don't want to risk buying properties and then, trust me, I know that money is quite hard to get, but is it not better that you pay the price to make sure that you're buying a good property? So yes, you get a surveyor to pick coordinates and do the search on the property as well, to make sure that, okay, the property where the land size is tallies with what is in the registry, the coordinate tallies and matches the company that is selling the property, it matches in the registry. So yes, these are the few things that you need to do, although it goes deeper than that, but with these two things I think you're good. With these two things you're good, but trust me, you do not want to joke with working with professionals. You do not want to joke with that. Question goes like this: what are the risks of investing in Nigerian real estate? While Nigerian real estate market offers great potential, there are risks like fraud, poor construction, unclear titles, land disputes, where you buy your property, after 2 years thereabouts, money will start chasing you about. So all of these things are one of those things that happen when you invest. But trust me when I say you can minimize this risk. We all know business has their own risk, and real estate is one of the investments. Real estate investments are one of those investments that has minimal risk, like the lowest risk if you do it right. If you do it right, you have very minimal risk So all of these disputes can be avoided when you work with the right professionals. So all business are risky, but those risks can be minimized. Like this real estate, you can minimize the risk by working with professionals. Like I said, I cannot overemphasize on how important it is to work with professionals. So somebody asks, how do I ensure good return on my investment? So this question, look for locations with strong growth potential, places that have infrastructural growth. We have a good road network, like maybe the government are doing like big projects in that axis. Currently we have the Bejuleki corridor. It cannot be overemphasized that the Bejuleki corridor will boost or will yield maximum return on investment for investors that are investing there now, because we have the Lekki Epe international airports there, we have the Dangote refinery there, we have the Alaro city there, we have the Lekki deep sea port there. Like, it cannot be overemphasized that location is key. Location. If you want maximum return on your investment, look at where people are going. And also, I forgot to mention Ikorodu too, because the 4th mainland bridge is going to be linking from Lekki Epe to Ikorodu. So if you see investment around that area, grab it sharp. And you have to also be careful. If you see deals that are too good to be true, do your proper due diligence. I've already said it in the past, like in the previous answers on how you can do the proper due diligence. You do that to make sure that the properties you're buying, you're free from any form of risk of scams or fraud. Oh, this question, I've been waiting for this particular question. This has to do with financing. Someone said, can I get financing for real estate in Nigeria as a Nigerian living abroad? Can I get financing to buy properties here in Nigeria? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, you can be financed. You can get financing as a Nigerian in diaspora that wants to invest here in Nigeria. We have some banks that in Nigeria that offers mortgage to Nigerians in diaspora. Mortgage options are available for diasporans investors, although the term might not be as favorable as those for local investors.